Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another World of Warcraft episode. Um, I think today I was feeling just another World of Warcraft um, playthrough instead of New Vegas, and I was just like, I was sitting here wondering which one I wanted to do, and I think I decided to do World of Warcraft, honestly. So this past week I've been kind of feeling a little under the weather a little bit, so I didn't upload on Wednesday or Thursday like I usually do, and today is Sunday, so it's a little bit late, but I just had to make sure I was kind of feeling up and for it. But um, yeah, so I'm trying to just get my bearings of where we were last time. I do remember that we came down from the mountains. Um, Oh yes, that's right. We were gonna deliver this quest over this way, so let's do that, shall we? But I hope everybody's having a good week so far, and the month of May kind of just started, so I hope everybody's enjoying their upcoming month of May. Um, it's leading into the summer here, so it should be nice and warm, not too hot, not too cold, just kind of just right. So I hope I hope it's all good for you, and I hope everybody's been doing well. If anybody's in college, I hope finals are going well, and if anybody's in high school or below, I just hope you're kind of enjoying your youthful years. I you know it's definitely something to hold on to while you can. But um yeah, so I mean, today I think I was just wanting to kind of relax cuz I'm still feeling a little iffy uh energy-wise, so if I kind of sound a little under the weather, I apologize in advance. It's just me kind of like coming out of a sickness feeling. Um but yeah, so I just figured like why not just relax and play casually. Um, so I think it's time that we just go back to Elwyn Forest and resume our quests there. We've got about a level and a half left to go before we can choose our expansion. And yeah, I think we're gonna choose Cataclysm. I might choose Warlords of Draenor, but um, I was also thinking because Blizzard is uh, releasing the World of Warcraft Classic Cataclysm, and I was thinking about maybe at least for a few episodes just to kind of try it, just to maybe make a character on Classic WoW. But I definitely want to keep this character going until we get to at least level 60. But hopefully we can keep playing until the War Within expansion comes out in November, I think. So, but it depends on, how much um, how much we really go with it because I'm definitely enjoying it. But I kind of fell out with the Hunter class compared to Paladins. Druids are okay, but my favorite class is the Paladin. Um, but well, I guess we'll see where it takes us. But I definitely want to return, or at least level through to 60, um, which maybe a little more because I think the max level is 70. But it depends how high we get to. But we just kind of want to return back to Elwyn Forest here and continue our leveling experiences, but um, yeah. So I mean, just kick back and relax as we kind of just wander through the endless forests of Elwyn. Maybe piss off some local bandits of the Defias Brotherhood, maybe. Um, yeah, so we can go northeast, we can go east or south, um, or we could go to Westfall too, because I have a quest that'll take me to Westfall. Hmm, let me think. Um, let's go to Westfall, honestly. I love that zone. It's such a nice looking zone. Um, we could probably do some of the, let's untrack some of these other quests. Just keep them in the quest book in case I kind of, want to go back to them, but let's go to Westfall. So the marker says, of course, it's over that way. Um, so we'll just take the road and listen to the music. Um, let's see, what are you? You're a vendor? Hmm. Oh, that's a cloth. That's correct. I can't equip that because I'm a hunter. I'm just gonna sell. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's also cloth. Okay, my bad. Um, yeah, so there's not much on the agenda. Once we get like the ability to kind of ride mounts and fly, flying will come later, but riding mounts we'll be able to get from point A to B much faster. I'm sure there will be more action for anybody who's kind of bored with the pacing of things. Um, and once we get into the higher expansions and um, dungeons, because dungeons are also um, locked right now. So once we unlock more of the, because this is still, I guess you could say it's a little bit of a tutorial still, but I just kind of ran away from the tutorial a little bit, or at least the incoming beginner zone. But I just, I don't know. I don't want it to be too boring for my viewers, but it's just at the same time I kind of want to keep it peaceful. So it's kind of the happy median between fast paced and keeping it, slow. Um, okay, there are a few quests here we might pick up too, just to see what's going on. Um, Hogger. Yeah, that's a good upgrade, I think, actually, especially for marksmanship. I think I'll take that. So that keeps us along the border of Elwyn Forest and Westfall. There's a few quests up here we could probably take take on. Deputy Rainer. Also a male upgrade. Armbands. Honestly, yeah. I think that'll be a good one to do. So, for those unfamiliar with, World of Warcraft, I mean, I'm sure many have heard of it, at least those in the gaming community. It's it's a massive game that's been, continuously added upon over the past, I don't know, 20 years now. Um, Yeah, 2004, 2024. Yeah, 20 years. Wow. I did not mean to do that, by the way. Um, Cancel that. It's just a massive. It's an MMORPG, which stands for Massively Multiplayer Online Role Playing Game. Which, in all retrospect, I mean, you can play the game however you want, really. I mean, there's people who role play, they act and like they talk like they are their character, like they live through their character. I never role played. I never saw the appeal of it, but um, you know, back in when the game had a lot more players, back in I think the peak was 2009. Um, you found a lot more people, but the game is amazing even to play alone, but with friends I will say it's very, very fun to play with friends. Unfortunately, I don't seem to find a lot of people who play the game my age, but um, I've played it with a few people. Um, it's just a lot of which I've met at BlizzCon, which is the convention for Blizzard, the company who makes this game. Um, I've met a lot of good people there, a lot of interesting cosplayers. Um, yeah, I mean, it's an experience for sure. I mean, you definitely get to play. You get to play new, unreleased versions of the game. Um, let's see here. Yeah, okay, that increased my stats by a lot. That was really good, actually. That was a good choice. Um, but the convention itself is very fun. I mean, there's a lot of cosplayers, like I said, a lot of ooh, there's a player here, a paladin. So it's you can find and come across other players um, in these lower level zones. They're very rare because um, most people play in the newer released zones, areas of the world. People here are probably starting new characters. I mean, he's level 7. It looks like we'll be able to take this guy on together. See, he's holding the aggro, while I kind of shoot from behind, which is nice. So that's an instance of a tank right there. Um, he held on to the aggro while I shot from a side. Um, let's see if he waves at me. See if he waves back. Maybe, maybe not. Sometimes people do. Sometimes they're just, you know, focused on their game. I don't tend to take it personally. Um, but I've encountered a lot of good and bad people on this game. But it's easy to ignore them because player versus player isn't enforced. You can just walk around unless you go to the opposite faction's city. Then it's free game. But out here, I won't get killed by other players because they can't kill me um, unless I turn it on. But I'm not going to because it's annoying to deal with gankers. Um, but in terms of questing, I think we've got it down pretty good. We're almost. I think from these quests, we might reach level 10. Um, I don't think. I don't think I'll finish Westfall's story. I'll probably just go there until I can choose an expansion. So for those of you trying to keep up with like what the hell we're doing, Um, we're just kind of bouncing around until we just get until level 10. We're being nomadic almost. Um, but I'm just gonna play it calmly and smoothly and safe until I get there. But I think for now, just getting into Westfall and doing a few quests will secure my place in level 10. From there I can return to Stormwind, probably choose an expansion, and we'll decide which one we choose. Maybe Pandaria. That one's fun too. None of the expansions are bad, it's just which one I kind of feel like doing. But, um,
Well met.
that's interesting that it has me turn it in here and not
Light bless you.
back over at the keep fortress thing. But uh, oh, the homeless people. That's right. This zone is filled with like it's like the Great Depression out here. This is, I think, what the zone was themed after, was the Great Depression. Um, Clue one. Oh, that's right. I have to talk to people until they give me clues. Yeah, and some of them attack you. You rich folks are all the same. Let's see. What a shame, what a shame. Do I have to bribe them in order to get the information? I forget here. Hobo stew. That's interesting. Very peculiar. Um, I might have to bribe them, because I don't want to kill them all. But it looks like I might have to. Um, oh, 2 copper? That's light work. Never mind. Okay. Bribing them. Br- I have no idea what's going on. A lot of shenanigans. Okay, she gave me a clue, so I just have to kind of talk with them and okay. Um yeah, the lore behind this I think is just like some of the people from Stormwind City who were like um who were not forced but made to build the city were made poor, and in this time of war and famine, it's just the homeless citizens out here are just kind of like ignored, and that's why they hate everybody. Um, but I don't know. It's something else. I never delved deep into the Alliance lore. Um, in the background of it, but I honestly have no idea. I mean, it just could be okay. That bribe worked. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep doing this until we get the other 2 clues. I'll try and bribe him instead. Oh, that worked that time. Yeah, the king. Yeah, they don't like the stronger parts of the alliance because they feel kind of misrepresented. Um, but it's a lot of lore if you ever take time to read deep into it. Um, the
Light be with you.
Alliance has a lot of
The
problems,
Alliance.
kind of like the real world. Um,
Go with honor, friend.
the real world
Light bless you. The
governments.
Alliance.
I mean, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. You've got problems everywhere, but Um, at least here, it's just, you know, they're kind of homeless because especially the Defias Brotherhood, whose whose kind of goal it is to kind of overthrow the alliance, um, and destroy the crown, destroy the rich. So it's pretty much the Great Depression. Um, I mean, it looks just like a barren, desolate. It's a nice zone, though. I always liked Westfall. It was a good looking zone. Very dry, but not not a bad zone between you and me. I mean, it's an original zone too. I mean, it's existed forever. Um, but it's just filled with a lot of enemies everywhere. A lot of diverse enemies too, like the Murlocs. Um, the Murlocs are very interesting, actually. Um, if you look at them here, very they look like frogs and goblins combined. Um, they're a they're a trademark Blizzard character. The Murlocs are a very original World of Warcraft enemy. Um, but it looks like after this I might level up. Yep, called it. So now we can choose our specialization. So we can choose, as I was describing in the last video, like, or was it in the first one? I don't remember. But Beast Mastery, they can tame um, a lot of different beasts, and um, they usually these two usually share the same kind of weapons. It's just this one is the melee one, but these are ranged. This is melee. Um, Agility, all the same stats, but I mean, um, Bestial Wrath, Kill Command. Those are what I'm used to, but marksmanship is, I think, what will. I think that's what we'll use for now, um, unless something kind of goes bonkers. But we can kind of just attune this. I mean, you can look up guides to see like what the best skill trees are for your build, depending on what you're trying to go for. You can look them up on different sites, but um, in terms of oh, the traps, that's right. Call pet. Um, who is my second pet? I don't know who my second pet is. I don't have two pets. Um, wait, can I dismiss? Hold on, let's dismiss him and call my second pet. Yeah, I don't have a pet. That was whack. Okay, yeah, let's see. Let's kind of order this and what we're trying to do here. So, steady shot, kill command. Yeah, but can we turn on growl? Beast, lore, dismiss. Whack. Okay, freezing trap. Yeah, so I'm gonna abandon this and we're just gonna go turn these in. Probably, oh, that returns us to, the original zone, that we were in, um, when we started, so we do not want to use that. Hearthstones, which is this object right here, um, they're just teleporter stones. You use them. They have a cooldown of 30 minutes. You use it teleports you. You can change where it teleports you to. Um, it's basically it's a teleporter. I mean, there's not much else to it, but you want to make sure you change it because it
What can I
will
do for you?
remain set to where you
Light
had
twisted.
it set to.
Go with honor.
Um,
Be careful. For the Alliance.
oh, Hogger? Where does it want? Oh, it wants me to go to Goldshire. That makes a lot of sense. So, are we gonna have to run all the way back to Goldshire? Well, strap in. Um, I mean, I'm not complaining. I love Elwyn Forest. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing zone, but just a little bit of a just a little bit of a stretch. There's no flight master here to fly back to. Rabbit. Very curious. Uh, let's see. Yeah, not much else to do. I mean, just kind of walk there. But now we can do dungeons. Um, oh, that's right, the follower dungeons. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's set our roll to DPS. Um, Raids, yeah, raids won't come until a long, long time, but dungeons will unlock more and more dungeons as we kind of progress through um, our playthroughs. We'll unlock more, um, but oh, there was a wolf aggroed on me. I saw the red around my name and I was like, what? Little speed demon narcissistic man child. Um, Yeah, so we'll just fly back to Stormwind, and we'll go visit Chromie, which is she's a dragon, and she can help you change like the expansion that you want to level through, and we'll go visit her. I should be able to ride mounts too, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I can. Let's choose. Let's choose which. Um, let's choose which mount we want to use. Stallion. Probably Celestial Steed. Um, Cindermane Charger. I've just unlocked a lot of these over the years. These don't come with the game. You unlock them, but the mounts that you unlock are account bound, which means that if you unlock a mount, it's just all of your other accounts have them too. So like I've unlocked them all from just playing. Um I don't even know what half of them are cuz I don't remember unlocking them. Um that I remember unlocking. That was actually relatively quick or recently. Um huh. Oh, this is a fun one. I love that one. It's just the wings are such a annoying thing. Oh, the paint. That one doesn't have the paint. That's unfortunate. I always love that one. That's always a classic. Is there a warhorse? Is there um so I swear I had like a this thing. Yeah, this is a fun one. I love that one. I think that's the one we'll do. Um no, I did not mean to use that. So mounts the speed of the mount increases as you level up to like different levels. So I think the next time it'll go up as level 20. It goes to 80% speed,
Light be with you.
and eventually you'll get
Light
to
bless you.
Eventually you'll get
for the
to
Alliance.
100% speed, which it's much faster, but it's still faster than walking, um, for sure, for
Not a
sure.
bit.
But now we can now we can unlock our writing or quests much faster than before. But um, yeah, let's go take a visit to Chromie, and we'll probably choose which expansion. Depending on which expansion we choose, we could probably do the intro quest. Some of them take forever, and some of them are like easy to leave off of because some of the older expansions you can kind of start and you just go there and it's easy to leave off at. Others, it's like a whole scenario that takes, not hours, but, 30 minutes to an hour. And I don't want to draw out this video into like a multi-hour long saga of just cat and mouse. But yeah, so we'll just go through Stormwind. She's right here, this little hourglass up here, Chromie. Time walking. You can choose like which expansion that you want to level through, and we'll choose. I have a few in mind, um, but I mean, depending on which ones we see as well, we can always choose. So, but this is relatively new. They added the time walking thing like in recent times. It wasn't always a thing. So, here she is. She's a gnome, so she looks like a little engineer sprite, but so let's see. So we can choose Battle for Azeroth, Warlords of Draenor, um, Legion, Shadowlands, Mists of Pandaria, a Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, and Cataclysm. So my favorite expansion is Cataclysm, or Warlords of Draenor, but we can honestly choose any of them. I think we might choose. Hmm. We could choose. Hmm. Cataclysm. I'm stuck between Legion, Cataclysm, or Pandaria. They all have such great zones, but I feel like I've played through this so many times. I think it's between Pandaria and Legion. Um, and it also shows like the map of like where you'll be. So Battle for Azeroth, it's between these two islands. Those are like the islands that you go to. Um, Draenor is a planet. This is an island or a continent, I guess. That's a planet as well. Um, Continent, planet, continent, and then continents. I think we could totally rock the Legion. I think that would be such a good. Um, I think that would be such a good expansion. I haven't done that in forever, so I think that's the
Make
one we'll
sure it
do.
isn't corrupted by the Burning Legion or old gods. Okay?
The thing I like about um, the thing I like about Legion is that you can, um, or not just Legion, but any expansion, is that it's just you can change any of the like experiences that you level through at any time. So like I can choose a different expansion like at any time. I could go back right now and choose it, change it. I can go back tomorrow. a week, a year, change it. Um, depend. So like we'll see like how much fun and enjoyment it kind of brings. But we'll at least get down to the docks. So today was another kind of mellow day in terms of questing, but I think we'll is that a gate? Just trying to make sure I get there as fast as possible. But yeah, today was a roughly a mellow day in terms of like what we did. Kind of like back and forth between Stormwind, Elwyn Forest, and Westfall. So not a whole lot going on. I promise it will pick up though, especially for like this expansion. There's a lot. Shoot, wrong way. Yeah, sometimes I even get lost in this city. There's there's a lot going on in here, but those ships look like they're meant for the quest. There's not usually that many ships in the harbor. It probably wants me to do the instance, so I'll probably save the instance for next time if I'll be honest. Because it's a long, drawn out instance. Um, yeah, this is definitely getting ready for Legion. So yeah, we'll talk to this guy, see like what
Go with
what
caution.
it wants me to do.
Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
Oh, that's right. It wants me to polish armor and stuff. So I think I'll save that. Let's see, how much time do we have? I could probably knock this one out. Um, Polish some armor, or duel with somebody here.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Yeah. But yeah, in terms of like, oh wait, he got the aggro. Okay, that's fine. Um, yeah, in terms of like the amount of things to do in this expansion itself is like a lot. We'll find a lot of action. We'll find a lot of quests, story. We can like in the particular zones. We can. Um, I don't know what that was for, but armor polished, last meal eaten. Yeah, they're shipping us off to die. Um, all these ships out here in the harbor, getting ready for a fight. Um, yeah, so the Legion, essentially the main antagonist of the Legion is a bunch of silly hillbillies, up in the mountains. I'm kidding. It's demons. Those are the kind of the yeah. Like here's one. That's an example of one of the demons we'll find when we kind of go across the continent, but there's other demons. We'll find it in the instance that it puts us in next time. But yeah, so I guess we'll remain here for sure. I'm not gonna jump into another instance, but um
Have a good one.
yeah, that's
Be
right.
careful.
Yeah, I don't want to get on there just yet. We'll save that for next time. But yeah, so we can that's probably where I'll leave it. But yeah, so not much today. Kind of just getting prepared. Next expansion, I promise there will be a lot more action and a lot more quests completed, visually appealing content. But um, the that's kind of my plan for next time. So hopefully we can find and fight a bunch of silly hooligans. Because this is where we'll be is right here. This is the island will be, or the continent that we'll be on. So we'll get ready to fight some some demons. Maybe take their lunch money while we're at it. See what's happening. But without further ado, I think that's where I'll leave it for now. But I hope you enjoyed. Bear with me for next time. I'll definitely be like up and like energetic and like more more at it than I was today, but we'll find a lot more interesting things. So if you liked this video, I hope that you stay and keep watching, and like, sub if you haven't already. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.